Okay, everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at complex numbers. We're going to look at 14 properties of complex numbers. The first property says that if you add the conjugate of the sum is the same as the sum of the conjugates, where y and z and w are complex numbers. Since z is a complex number, it can be represented as x plus iy, where x is the real part and y is the imaginary part. And since w is a complex number, we can say w is equal to a plus ib, where a is the real part and b is the imaginary part. Now let's see if these two statements are true. I'm going to start off with the left-hand side. So the conjugate of the sum, we're going to substitute in our numbers. We're going to substitute in z and w. So we're going to get x plus iy plus, again, w is going to be a plus ib. And we still need to write the conjugate bar on top because we have not taken the conjugate. Combine the real parts with the real parts and the imaginary parts with the imaginary parts. So we end up with x plus a plus, and then we can say we have iy plus ib. And we still haven't taken the conjugate, so make sure that bar is still up top. Now we have x plus a, it's the real part. And we're going to pull out we're going to factor out the I. So plus I, parentheses, and inside we're going to end up with y plus b. And we still haven't taken the conjugate, so make sure you draw the conjugate bar up top. Now we can take the conjugate, so it's going to be x plus a minus I y plus b. Now let's go on the right hand side, the sum of the conjugates. So z bar plus w bar. Make the substitutions for z and w. Z is going to be x plus iy, so x plus iy, and draw the conjugate bar up top. And then the sum of, we have w is equal to a plus ib. Draw the conjugate bar up top. Now we go ahead and take the conjugate. So we end up with the following. We end up with x minus iy plus a minus ib. Combine the real parts with the real parts and the imaginary parts with the imaginary parts. We end up with x plus a minus iy minus ib. We factor the I, so we end up with x plus a and minus an I. We factor out an I, and then parentheses, what's left inside, it should be y plus b. Now we can see that the left hand side matches the right hand side, so this property holds true for complex numbers. So it is true that the conjugate of the sum is the same as the sum of the conjugates. So c plus w bar is equal to z bar plus w bar. Again, if you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.